All right, guys, thank you for joining Energy Boost at 10 o'clock today. Yay. 15 minutes of fun here. So we're gonna be on the floor the whole time. I've got 8 different exercises, all 45 seconds each. We won't repeat any of them. We're gonna target the lower abs today. And just a reminder, if you wanna lose weight, you know, in this region here in the core, that you cannot spot reduce, so you can't just do a bunch of crunches, and because your weight distributes fat evenly, and it also loses fat evenly throughout the body, but we can tone there, and that's what we're gonna do today. So our first exercise, we're gonna be all the way down on the floor. Your feet are gonna be towards your bottom, arms by your side, and we're just gonna pick up the toes and slowly walk your heels all the way out till your legs are flat, and then walk them back in towards your bottom. So we're all while pressing the low back into the floor. So we've got 45 seconds of this, and begin. So really gluing that low back to the mat the entire time. Belly button is pressed down. We're also engaging our hip flexors. And relax with this one. Next exercise, we're gonna extend the legs straight up, slowly lower them toward the ground. Once your low back starts to lift up, bring the knees into the chest, extend, lower back down, repeat. So 45 seconds, and begin. The more challenging would be bringing the legs all the way toward the floor. If you want to make it a lot more difficult for yourself, you choose your intensity. 10 o'clock's a new time. Maybe you have more energy, maybe you have less at this time. So kind of feel yourself out. We're still imagining the low back pressed into the floor. We're always protecting it. It also makes us engage our abs. Okay, there's the timer. Next exercise, we're extending both legs up, and then we're gonna circle them around, bringing the knees back into the chest, lifting the hips. Extend them back up, repeat. So we're doing that reverse crunch at the end there. 45 seconds of this, and go. Take the legs out and around, knees into chest, lift the hips, reverse crunch, extend the legs back up, do it again. So that reverse crunch is very tricky. We're trying to keep the body as still as it can be while lifting the hips. It's not an easy motion, but it's a good one. I just forgot mine. It's okay if you assist with your arms, as long as you're conscious of the low back and not pulling it too much. So imagine your body going straight up. And relax. We've got a plank exercise. We only have 2 plank exercises, so this is one of them. So this next one, we kind of got a lot going on. We got wrists under the shoulders. So first version I'll show you would be a plank with the knees up. Drive the right knee into the chest, drive the left knee in. Hips up, downward dog. Reach for the ankle or the thigh. Then take your opposite hand to the opposite thigh or ankle. And then repeat. So knee, knee, downward dog, right hand to left ankle, left hand to right ankle, repeat. So modification would be, you can hold, I would probably be on all fours, tuck your toes, press to a downward dog, slowly come back down. So that could be a modification. If the one I just showed is a little too much for you, 45 seconds of it, and begin. So downward dog, you're reaching for either your ankle or your thigh. Abs are pulled in. We're taking our time, making the form look good. Hips are square for your plank. And there's the timer. Back on your back. So we'll lay it back down. This next one, we're gonna do a wide-legged toe touch. So our legs are extended up here, nice and wide. And we're just gonna have the arms by the ears, reach toward the toes, come back down, repeat. 45 seconds and begin. Exhale as you crunch. Try to lift your shoulder blades off of the ground. Really push that belly button toward the floor. Should be burning now. And relax. All right, we've got our last round of a plank. This is a different exercise. So option one would be to be on your forearms and knees up. Tap the right foot out to the side, tap the left foot. So we'll do this for 45 seconds. Or you can simply bring your knees to the floor and just hold your plank. So you choose what's best for you. We've got 45 seconds and begin. Remember, it's our last plank exercise. Make it good. And we've got 2 more abs and we're done. Remember, while you're holding your planks, to breathe. Hips are square toward the floor. Maybe you start this way, maybe you go on your knees and hold. That's okay too, you can do both versions. Three, two, one. Woo, relax. All right, back to your bottom. This time we're gonna be on our forearms. So forearms flat against the floor, elbows under your shoulders. We're gonna do leg pulses. So left leg's bent, right leg is extended, toes are up facing you so your foot is flexed. And we're just gonna pulse up and down for 45 seconds. And begin. Taking it up and down. Pretend as if a string is attached to your heel in the floor, so we're not all over the place. Letting the breath in, especially letting the breath out during these. Our hip flexors can get weak because if we sit too often. So it's good to strengthen them. They also need stretch too. All right, switch legs. One more exercise after this and we're done. Three, two, one, woo, relax. Okay, this next one, we're gonna be up on our hands. We're gonna bring the knees into the chest, extend them out, bring them up. So basically just going in and out with your knees. A modification for this would be one leg at a time. So one leg out, knee in. So choose which one. We've got 45 seconds. This is the last one, and begin. Really contract your abdominals. Exhale as you crunch together. Doing good. It's a Monday and you're here, so that's always good. We got 3, 2, 1, woo! Let's do a full body stretch real quick. Oh, pretend as if someone's pulling your feet and your hands and stretching out your whole body. Take a deep breath. Pull yourself over toward one side. Pull yourself back to the center, over toward the opposite side. You guys can lay there and keep stretching. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for joining.